Real quick, I wanted to go over what we discussed in class, just a quick review on these plants that were down here that are not, or that are also up in and around San Antonio. So this is sweet acacia. So a lot of this sap is still used in cosmetics, it's still used in food products. Probably one of my favorite ones down here is the Wolfberry. So these are super good, and one of my favorite berries to eat related to goji berry. That's one that we talked about. And then, anyway, look how big these are. I mean, those are big for wolfberries. Super big. Really good. All your nightshades, you want to eat them when they're ripe. You never want to eat them when they're green. All right, here is the ground cherry, related to the tomatillo, and you can tell because of this sac here, right? And you don't want to eat these until, let me see if I can get that open. They turn red or orange on the inside. So we would not want to eat that. It's not ready yet. And it probably won't be ready until June or July. Maybe a little earlier down here. Black nightshade also grows down here. There used to be a plant here, but it died off. A freeze must have gotten it. But you can see how these are related to tomatillos because of this sac. I mean, that looks just like a tomatillo right there, just a smaller one. Most of the ones in San Antonio will get about this big, and then they turn orange. These will get a lot bigger, about double, sometimes triple that size down here. I don't know if it's a different species or what, but again, related to golden berries from South America, but these are our ground cherries, and they've got a really sweet taste. Not as good, though, as the wolfberry. And this gets confused up in San Antonio with silverleaf nightshade. And if you've ever seen those, they will not have an outer covering like this. They'll be round, yellow, green when they're unripe, but you don't want to ever touch silverleaf nightshade. And the easiest way to tell is that plant will have thorns, ground cherry will not have thorns, and the fruits on ground cherry will have this paper covering like a tomatillo. And then we talked about lantana. Here's some of the dried berries there. Here are some of the berries that Green Dean says he's eaten before. Some literature says not to eat them. So anytime I get a difference between experts, I don't eat it. And then right there is the unripe berries. These kill or poison a lot of kids. And this is in the mint family. The lantana is in the mint family. You see that square stem? Maybe hard to tell from there. But here's some wolfberries. Here's the lantana flower. You probably have these in your yard. They're all over San Antonio. Again, we have this sweet acacia or Mesquite tree. Here, we've got a lot of stuff that's similar, but they have a lot of seed plants that we don't have. Oh, there's another ground cherry. Look how big the leaves are on that one. So there's a lot of stuff down here that we have, but then they have a lot of stuff we don't, and vice versa. We have some stuff that they don't have. Right over there is a small mesquite tree, but you notice how much smaller. Oh, here's oh no, it's not. I thought it was for a second. Thought it was a wolfberry, unripe wolfberry, but it wasn't. So this is a mesquite tree, but look how small they are down here. So the mesquite flower on the beans, Native Americans have been using that. You could order mesquite flower online. Here it's starting to bloom. But look how big these leaves are compared to sweet acacia. Sweet acacia is much smaller. And I'll go down here real quick. Let me find some glasswort real quick. I was looking for sea parsley. I'm not seeing any. Let me go across. I know where some is. Let me just look real quick here before I move across. I'll try to keep this video short, or as short as possible. This is the last one I really need to show you. And obviously it's now going to be hard to find. because I'm looking for it. When you're not looking for it, it's all over the place. Go over here real quick. I bet you there's some glasswort in here. It likes these big open areas too. It'll grow right here. Here's a small version of it. That'll save me from having to walk all over the place. That's glasswort. It's edible, really salty, and the seeds from that can be pressed to get an oil that's similar to safflower oil. It's called glasswort because they used it in glass blowing. And don't ask me how, but I think it was the ashes from it. But, oh man, it's all over the place here. Sorry, I was looking for larger ones, larger plants, but this is all glasswort popping out down here. And it'll turn an orange color too when it gets really hot. Looks like some sort of alien plant. That's it. That was most of the ones that we covered.